Good evening, Navarez Nation. As you guys know, I redid my um, close friends list because my spam died. Um, because I made it into a new account. So this is gonna be my new spam, my close friends and stuff. So yeah, um, I thought the first thing I should do with my updated close friends list is I want to do this on my spam before it got fucking obliterated, but I want to do a vest update because I've been working on it, and I'm really starting to like how it's looking because I never did. I used to fucking hate how it looked, and then now I do. I like this song. So yeah. Okay, so start on the back because the back sucks. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Trust that I am. I got a really big nails back patch, like not like a back patch, but like just a logo to go up at the top. But once that comes in, it'll be good. But until then, my back sucks. It's barren, pretty much. So start at the top. I have this really big Danzig patch that I got at Chaos Records, my favorite record store. That's like a 10-minute walk from my house. I got it a couple years ago, and it's, I love Danzig. But also the thing about it is it's like a flat patch, like a punk style patch, like the type of patches I have in my backpack or on my punk vest. And I kind of wanted to keep this guy mostly embroidered or woven. So that's one of the reasons why I want to replace it with the big nails. But also, like, nails is better. Sorry, I love Danzig, but nails is better. My back patch is Motorhead, one of my favorite bands. If I see what my favorite band was and you said Motorhead, that would be a right answer. I fucking love Motorhead a lot. And I love this back patch a lot because it was actually, if you can look really close, like at the way it is, it's like really cracked and all fucked up. And that's because it was a t-shirt. Look, see right here, all those cracks and shit. It was a t-shirt that, oh yeah, this is a good song, that my dad made me the day before my first day of like 8th grade. And it was like my favorite t-shirt. And once I started working on my vest towards the end of 8th grade, I was like, I need an important back patch, my favorite band, I want a Motorhead back patch. And I was like, well, I can just use my old Motorhead t-shirt. And so yeah, so it's important because my dad made it for me. It's my favorite band. And my grandma helped me sew it. Cause as you can see, it's like actually sewn on well, and it's shaped to the vest, and that's because my grandma helped me, and so like, which is funny, and because it has like so much, like my dad and my grandma and all that kind of stuff, and it's my favorite band, it's important. It's incredibly important. So even though it's, falling apart and kind of, there are better Motorhead back patches and better back patches in general, I'm always going to keep this one too, how much it means to me. It's very important. And now the sides here, this is a band that's playing right now, Death. This is a really cool patch because it's like a tribute patch to Chuck, the Death guy, and the guitarist and vocalist, and he fucking did everything for that band pretty much. And he died, as you should probably know. If you don't, you should know that he died. And so it's like a tribute kind of thing, and it's really cool. I had to have it when I saw it. It's really nice. It's expensive though. It's fucking like $10, but it's whatever. On this side, I stole this patch from the same spot I got this one. While I was paying for that one, I stole this one because $10 for a patch is crazy, and I know they're made cheaply. But it's Celtic Frost, like a fucking great album, Morbid Hills. Incredible band. I had to have them on here. Incredible album too. Okay, and below that, Exodus, Bonded by Blood. Best Exodus album. The patch is really cool. Not the best quality, but I mean, what do you expect? You know what I mean? It's really cool though, and I've had it on here for a very long time. It used to be on the front, now it's on the back. I don't know if I think I'll keep it on the back. I need more patches on the back, because that's it. That's all there is on the back. It's really sad. I need to get more for the back, but as of right now, it's just that. Okay, let's start the front. The front is where it's at. I'll do left side first, because, no, I'll do right side first. This is recent. I studded the top. I had it, one of the first things I did with my vest is I put studs on the very top, like almost these exact same ones, except first of all, it's way worse. And they're on there for 2 days, because 2 days after I put them on, my sister tried to rest her head on my shoulder, and I like, you know, it was uncomfortable for her, so I took them off. But she's not nearly as affectionate towards me anymore, and no one really is, so I don't think this is gonna be an issue. And then down here too, I just did this today. I got pyramids and I put them all the way down. Hold on, I got them right here. I got this big case, so yeah, I'll be abusing that. And then right here, Ozzy Osbourne, Bark at the Moon. Great, really cool. Actually, I have the poster right behind me. I got it in a vinyl. I got the vinyl, and it came with that, which is really cool. The one thing about this patch that I like, always kind of didn't like is that it's blue, and I try to keep a theme with my vest. I try to do like red, mostly red. You're gonna see it's mostly red. If I have to deviate, I like red or like yellow or like orange, like in that kind of warm color spot, you know. So I never really liked how blue it was because it didn't fit the theme, but I love this album. It's a really good patch. I don't really care. So yeah, that's up there. Right here, Obituary, one of the best early death metal bands. They're fucking, I mean, you're gonna hear me, every single band on this vest, the fact that I like them enough to sew their patch on this vest, I'm gonna glaze the shit out of them. So like, I'm gonna change the music. So like, you're gonna hear a lot, oh, one of the best bands, or this band is so cool. It's because they are, you know what I mean? Like, they're fucking good band to be on here. It's a trailer, but I put on Grave. Next to another cool band I want to get on here, but yeah, Obituary, I fucking love them. Slowly We Rot was one of my first death metal albums, and like that album really got me to appreciate. Here we go. Into the Grave is the album that's playing right now. But Slowly We Rot really got me to appreciate like death metal in general. So I was kind of scared of it because I just listened to like Iron Maiden, Motorhead, and shit. But yeah, so without Obituary, I wouldn't listen to. Well, I think I would have found my way to death metal anyway, but this was like my gateway, pretty much. Venom, I fucking love Venom. They're like, you should know them. You should know Venom. They're fucking huge, but if you don't, fuck you. But also, they're like, imagine Motorhead, but worse and satanic. They really inspired death, and especially black metal, and the use of like satanic imagery within heavy music is mostly because of this band. Like, your favorite band was inspired by Venom. If you like metal or like punk or stuff, your favorite band, in one way or another, has Venom influence. Even if they don't know it, they do. I have Killers by Iron Maiden. It used to be my favorite Iron Maiden album. It's tricky. It was between this and Number of the Beast. Now for sure it's Somewhere in Time. We'll get to that. And on this side we have Samhain, which is cool. Venom. And then Megadeth. Pretty cool Megadeth patch. I stole from a record store in Claremont. And it's cool. It's kind of, you know, I don't know. The material's kind of weird. I don't know if it really fits. But it's cool. I like it. I don't really like Megadeth a whole lot. I do. I used to like them way more. Not so much anymore. I feel like I've outgrown them. But I like Megadeth. And it's a cool patch. So it's on here. Next to it, though, Exciter. Fucking Heavy Metal Maniac. This is a great album. And I love this patch. It's embroidered beautifully. Or is it woven? I don't know. I think it's woven, but I don't care. It's a sick patch. And has a red border. It's like a perfect patch. Everything about this patch is how I want my vest to be. You know what I mean? Like, I just fucking love this patch. I love this album. Again, you're gonna hear a lot of glazing. So, but yeah, this is a great album, great patch. That's why I had to be in the front, like right here in the front of my fucking titty, because of how much I like it. That side is pretty cool. This side, starting here, again, studs, same thing as the other side. Really cool though. And then up here, Sodom. Sodom, again, same as Motorhead. If I asked you what my favorite band was and you said Sodom, that would be a correct answer. I really love Sodom. They're my favorite thrash band. One of my favorite metal bands. They're really tough. I love them a lot. You know, another band that takes heavy inspiration from Motorhead, and like, I don't know if they do take. They had to have taken some inspiration from Venom. I don't know if it's super direct, but they're similar to Venom. You know, Sodom. You should know who Sodom is. If you don't, listen to them. They're fucking killer. This patch is really cool. It's and this patch itself is kind of mutilated. As you can see, there's like green. It used to be way more green, and I went over it with a Sharpie because, like I said, color scheme. The green didn't go to color scheme. But then down here, you can see it says something that's really dark. It's because it says, "In the sign of evil." But my mom hated that. You know, Mexican middle-aged Christian mom. She didn't like evil, so I blackened that out with a Sharpie too. I'm really sad about it because it kind of ruined the patch, but not really. It's still a cool patch. Yeah. Down here, Morbid Angel again. Another one of my favorite death metal bands. Morbid Angel. What I used to have on this side too was a Possessed patch that my mom made me take off because of the upside down cross, which is fair. Possessed. If I had to have a favorite death metal band, it would be Possessed. I fucking love Possessed. But you know, Jeff, the whole stuff about him diddling kids is shitty, and I don't know. I'm not super eager to rep that logo at the moment. You know, whatever. Venom again on this side. This is a really funny story. Like, oh, don't you already have that patch on this side? Yes, I do. I have it on both pockets because it's a really small patch, and I love Venom so much. So I'm like, how can I represent them? How can I represent Venom enough on my jacket? Because the patch is super small. So they all just fucking put the same thing on the other side. You know what I mean? Yeah. So there's that guy. And then Radiation Records, a killer record store. This is one of the. This is probably my favorite. Not my favorite. Chaos Records is my favorite record store. But if Radiation was as close as Chaos was, it would be my favorite. It's super fucking far. But they have such a killer collection of like obscure metal and punk vinyl. Like, it's crazy. They had fucking Bolt Thrower and I've never seen a Bolt Thrower vinyl in person. Like, that's fucking cool. And they had like so many cool back patches and patches and stuff. Like, they had fucking, I can't even like describe it. It was like seriously cool. If you ever get the chance, you're in the area, go visit Radiation Records. That's something for everyone. They have punk, they have metal, they have goth. You know, they even have like D-Beat and shit like that. They had some like really cool like slam records. They even had like fucking like hair metal, some stuff, you know. So like fucking Take Your Dad. Like it's a killer spot. Here again, Venom. I might move this to something else because, like I said, it's right next to each other, but who cares? I like Venom. Slayer, Seasons in the Abyss, Coffin patch. I love Slayer. I love this album. Not my favorite Slayer album by any means. This is the only Slayer patch my mom would let me have because, you know, they have a lot of crazy shit on the covers. And this was pretty crazy too. I'm surprised she let me have it, but she did. Seasons in the Abyss. It's a good album. It's not my favorite album, but it's a good album. It's the Coffin, which is a really cool shape. Right next to it, this is a really fun cool patch. The Cliff Burton. See, Cliff Burton has his birthday and death date. If you know me, you know I really hate Metallica, as in the band itself, like especially their current state. I think their new music sucks. I think the members suck. I think they totally sold out. But their first 3 records are so fucking tight. Like, you know, Kill 'Em All, Puppets, and let me see. I'm sure you saw my story. That's on the table, never mind. You saw my story. I used to have a Ride the Lightning patch because that's one of my favorite Metallica albums. Probably my favorite Metallica albums. One of my favorite thrash albums. It's such a perfect album. It's such a good album. They were such a good band with Cliff. That's why I fucking love Cliff Burton. He's one of my musical inspirations. His bass. He is so great. And his influence on the band was great. Like, the second Cliff died, Metallica died. Like, seriously, they fucking suck. Now, the second he died, Justice for All was a good album. It was a good album. And after that, everything was fucking shit. So, yeah. And then down here, I was talking about it. This is my Iron Maiden patch. Which is why on the back, I used to have a Killers patch. I just took it off. I'm sure you saw my story. And now it's somewhere. See, Future Past tour. I saw them live. It was October 8th, Tuesday, October 8th. Best night of my life. when I saw Iron Maiden live, their show was incredible. Like seriously, such a good live show. They played like all of my favorite songs from this record, and that seeing them live made Somewhere in Time my favorite Iron Maiden like album, like hands down. Like just seeing them live and having my experience being there shot it up. It used to be one of my, I mean, I liked it. I used to like it a lot, but I never really appreciated it as much as I do now. And that's my favorite. And this patch is fucking so cool. And you know, I have, like I said, a color scheme, whatever, but it fits. It's yellow, which is kind of close to red, and I don't care. Nothing you can tell me to not have it on here. This is like probably my favorite patch on my entire jacket. But here it is. See, more one after you is the front. I have more to put on here too. I just don't know where to put them, and I'm waiting to get more patches so I can kind of figure it all out. And then again, the shitty back. But yeah, that's that guy. Probably gonna sew tonight. I already have my needle, a thread set up because I gotta finish sewing on my Exciter patch at the top. So I'm gonna probably do that right now. But yeah, that's where I am. If you love me, buy me patches. I'll send you the ones I want. But yeah, that's that. That's kind of the first thing I wanted to do for this. And you know, let me know if you have any questions or you want to know stuff about, because I could ramble on and on about every single one of these patches and about what the band means to me or my favorite songs, whatever. So if that's a conversation you want to have, just let me know. And yeah,